Welcome back. You're now tuning into the other side of sports. I'm your host, Laws, in the building. We back. First thing first, before we get into all the other stuff, of course, we rocking out. You already know it's me and Aaron in the building. Before we get to the other stuff, though, we got business to take care of. Hey, we need to get the likes up. I'm about to start doing y'all like Kevin Samuels used to do. We need to get the likes up. We need to get the subscriptions up. Come on, rock with us, dog. Rock with us. You know what it is, young. You know what it is. We got giveaways and stuff, but I can't, dog. You can't get nothing for free. This ain't the WNBA. You can't just get nothing for free. You got to actually do something to get the bread, dog. I got gear, I got hats, I got all types of stuff. I'm trying to give it away. We still got the Xbox. That joint still chilling in the back. Dog, come on, get with it, dog. You can't get something for nothing. That's the last time I'm gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing no more, dog. Y'all can pay y'all tithes and offerings to OSS 980. Rock with us, dog. Not gonna tell y'all again. All right. On to our question of the day. This Jonah dude. He's 32. I'm 28. I stopped using any form of birth control or protection upon his suggestion. He wanted us to have a baby together some months into our relationship, and since we're both comfortable financially, I like the idea. I agree. I've always known he had a kid with someone, but he said they decided not to get married, and I didn't bother worrying about her since she never came up. I don't look up people online or even follow them on social media if they don't talk about it, so I blame myself fully for not getting to know him longer. I met his friends. We've gone on group weekends, and I know all his close friends. I spent a full day with his kids several times. He's never given any indication that he's with someone else. He makes it to all the doctor's appointments. He met my family. Our lives are so intertwined that I don't know how it took this long for me to know. I haven't confronted him about it yet because I want to do it in person. I felt like such an idiot when I got the news. My colleague at work was the one who told me about it. She knows his name and was surprised to see a friend post the wedding invitation online. I don't know if she's going to break the news to his fiance as well. I feel so stupid to have committed myself to a relationship this much to the point of having a baby together, and yet I didn't know this about him the whole time. I keep thinking it might be a different person, but his name is very unusual, so I highly doubt it's someone else. I'm so devastated and don't know how to properly address this situation. What should I do? Aaron, she need to go on Maury Povers. That's what she need to do.
So it's confirmed that Bama is engaged.
I mean, she said she heard from a colleague. I mean, you just got to come on and ask the Bama, first of all. Just get to the get down. All this, I think, I can, you beating yourself up. You got to confirm. Just ask him. The thing is, she probably knew the whole time. She just probably wanted to deny it. You see, she didn't do no investigative reporting. Like, she was trying to have a cognitive dissonance, though. Just like out of sight, out of mind. Whole time, this Bama, he 1-2 stepping down the aisle. And she probably was cool with the arrangement. He going to doctor's appointments with the side jump. This is a bizarre situation, if you ask me. Aaron, what's the advice for this youngin', dog?
I guess part one is to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first piece. Then is he going to tell the truth? If the Bama was able to hide a fiance and a baby.
I mean, way she get down with the program, he might not have to lie. He just, the way it seemed like he going to just be like, I thought you knew. The way he going to talk about, that's just the vibes I get.
That's true, because some of these youngins be delusional when it comes to not knowing the situation.
It's like she deliberately turning her head the other way, like to not.
Or even trumping up the situation they in, because she might be the side piece and just out here acting like she the girlfriend, but you never really know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like you got to prepare to be a parent. Like
a stepmom?
I mean, is she a stepmom? You got to ask questions to find out what kind of situation you in, first of all, because you don't know right now. What kind of situation is this, though? Like, are you in a relationship with Cuz or
Probably
no?
not. Probably not.
Because you know how she said she met his peoples and know all his best friends. Like,
What
that's
does
the
this mean?
criteria. That's what I'm saying. They be thinking that's the criteria for like.
That's how you end up in the fetal position crying on the corner of the bed. You got to ask questions.
Don't ask me a dumb question you don't answer to.
You gotta ask questions. But it seemed like she don't want to know the answers.
She knows the answer.
Then she said, I wonder if her coworker gonna break the news to his youngin' about him out here in the streets running around.
She probably know already.
She might not know about the baby though. I don't know how you walk that one back though. You just
Some dudes is outside like it's a situation real close to me that's kind of like this. With some dudes, that's just how they move.
dog, you seating up other Jones while you about to walk down the aisle?
Dog, this one dude put a baby in one joint. 4 months later, talking about he wasn't married to joint, all this other stuff. 4 months later, another baby pop out of another youngin. And the joint, that's just no arguments, no fighting. It's just what it is.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
It's wild, wild west out here.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Cold world.
Oh yeah, you probably need some counseling. You probably need to go talk to your dad. Like
That's why you get married before you have kids, though.
There you go.
And that's not to say it's impossible, but you don't have to worry about this bama walking down the aisle with somebody else. People always want to do stuff their own way, and then when it backfire, they want to cry and bitch and complain.
Yeah, man. It's hurtful out here, dog. It's hurtful out here. I saw this, dog. Coon chip, it get activated at a very young age, dog. But I have one question after I play this video here.
It's just little leaguers being little leaguers right there. Hey, next week's Sunday night baseball matchup should be a good one. Atlanta and St. Louis.
Did you see what they was putting in the Bama head, dog?
First of all, I don't know that the kids knew that the drinks was filled with actual cotton. So let me start there. Like, I know Bama's on the internet be super sensitive to stuff happening to black people. I'm going to start with I don't think the kids knew, hey, let's open up these stuffed animals. It's filled with cotton, which niggas was picking 150 years. Like, I just don't think that was the thought process.
Okay, all right. But
That
sometimes,
being said,
sometimes adults put kids in positions that they anticipate, right? Like,
I don't believe that. So
Okay.
This is what I do have a problem with. White people stop touching black people's head. I do feel like the kids, like, they were curious. Like, white people are generally curious about the texture of black people's hair. They want to touch it. They want to, you know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is. They don't have the common decency or common sense to not ask questions about the hair or not to touch the drink. So they shouldn't feel emboldened to put anything in the Bama hair. I don't care if it was Raisinets or, you know what I mean? Anything.
Yeah.
Don't touch the Bama's head. I just don't believe that these Bamas, like, ooh, cotton, let's oppress this Bama and just put it in his head. Like, I don't believe
dog,
that.
he didn't look happy with the situation, dog.
He should have swung.
You look like he was getting bullied. That's
His father probably the coon.
Where's his father at, dog? That's the
the
question.
problem.
Where's the dad?
Would you let that happen to you?
Under no circumstances.
That's what happens
But
when you
dog-
enroll them in baseball instead of football or basketball.
No, but it's also a different. We cut from a different cloth, dog. It's a different cloth that we cut from. Where this is unacceptable. Like, it's just unacceptable. And then the commentators, this is just little leaguers being little leaguers, dog. And the way he said it, I thought he said something.
Niggas. That's what I thought he said.
That's what I thought he said too. I said, hold on, champ, hold on. But dog, the question is, where's this Bama's dad at? Because you can ask me, you, D, Shaq.
But
Bama's ain't going for it, dog.
But we grown. Like,
You
as
want
a
to let
kid,
this happen to your son?
but that's the point. Is his father even around? Because the thing is, like, white people gonna have their microaggressions. We just live in a white supremacist society. That's just what it's gonna be. They're gonna do inappropriate stuff. And at certain points, you got to draw the line. Like, if you try to do something inappropriate,
You gonna see
I'm gonna
these
put a
hands.
star under your eyes. You know what I mean? Just something. He's just sitting there, like, it seemed like he almost immersed in these white spaces. I don't know where the team was from, but it's probably from some place where he's the only black kid in the neighborhood, or like one of only 2 or 3, kids. So he kind of feels like he has to tolerate a lot of the foolishness that comes with being the only black person in certain spaces, which is unfortunate, especially if you don't have a father to tell you you don't have to be subjected to this stuff. You can whoop ass if stuff cross the line. Instead, you got a mom be like, don't fight, you use your words, or, it's just sometimes you need that male testosterone to kick in and be like, it's okay to kick some ass every once in a while.
No, I'm telling you, it stopped a whole lot of things from happening, dog.
In the future, it does. When they see you whip little Johnny ass the first time, Tad and Brent and the rest of them Bama's, they not even going to approach being disrespectful.
They going to fall all the way back, dog. They either going to try to get you kicked out of school, or they going to fall all the way back and leave you alone, dog. Oh, man, that jump.
Yeah,
crazy.
I still don't think it was malicious. It was a violation. Like, you got just leave black people alone, but I don't think they were trying to, like, put him in his place. Or,
you don't think there was, like, kids of the KKK trying to, like...
I mean, I just didn't see that. Maybe it is a longer clip. I just, I see it everywhere.
Yeah,
so I didn't see it there.
Okay, all right. Dog, speaking of Cotton, dog, is KD, dog? What? He back with Brooklyn Nets. I guess he bammed out on his offer to get out of there. He wanted Steve Nash fired. He wanted the whole organization to just do away with Steve Nash. We told y'all was trash.
I didn't.
And then,
I mean, I told you last time we talked about this. I didn't hear him say any of it.
Okay, but it's a report that they all met and they had a discussion, and that KD's on board with staying with the Brooklyn Nets. That he retracted his want to be out of there.
It's all speculation.
Proposal.
It's all speculation to me.
Well, if it's speculation, one NBA player certainly believes it. Patrick Bug-Eyed Beverly, dog.
Oh, the ugly sorry Bama is always upset about something. These are the Bamas that start the fights at the parties because no youngins was talking to him or looking. You know how I go.
He's upset because he says that free agency was on pause and that they couldn't get signed because everybody was trying to basically hold out to see if they could put a package together to get Kevin Durant on their team. And so little bug eyes like himself wasn't getting no looks. And now he's upset. And he said in his statement, basically nobody else is going to say nothing, so he going to call it out. Does he have a point or nah? He just
what he's saying can be true, but I don't know why he feel like he MLK for speaking up on that issue. Like, KD had the leverage. He did what he wanted to do. Like, because other teams, like, he didn't have nothing to say to the white GMs who put their whole franchise on hold for a glimmer of hope that KD will uproot and show up to their arena, whether that be whatever team that was in any market. He has no commentary for that. He's upset that KD requested a trade. So he got venom for the black guy, but all of the other people who participated in this and held up their franchise for a guy who probably would have never came to their team anyway.
Cool chip installed, dog.
Cool chip activated. So you know the truth.
Dog, get him out of here, dog. Bama's averaging 6.7 points a game. You got to just fall all the way back, dog.
But he working on his post-career anyway. Because you saw he had all the hot takes when he was on ESPN for that week.
Yeah, you already
first
know.
got put out.
He trying
to be the black Skip Bayless.
Trying to get his stock up. You already know. We ain't talk about this. Deshaun, 12 games, $5 million. Is the league doing the funny business? Are they going to pull a fast one on him if he don't abide to the rules that he has? He has shown no remorse. He's still declaring his innocence. I mean, what do you see, dog? I guess he's scheduled to come back in October or November. One of them.
It got to be November. If he's missing 11 games.
Yeah, I think it's the beginning of November. He's scheduled to come back. So, I mean, are the Browns like? Is this a win for them? Is this an L? Like,
I think anything with him playing this year is a win. I think a lot of people thought he would miss the entire season. A lot of people think he doesn't even deserve to be in the league anymore. So, the fact that he's going to be playing this year, and his salary is only $1 million for this year, so they tacked on an additional $4 million in the fine. But he's gonna be back to making 40-something million next year. So I think he won. I think the Browns won. It just
now some people think that he won't come back and be the same.
Why?
Some people think the time away from the game. Trust me, it's not me. It's not me. Some people think that because he's been out of the game for so long, because he's in a cold weather place, and that quarterbacks generally have not done well at the Browns because outdoor stadium is cold, windy, all of that. All
they
of
just
above.
Anything.
I'm just saying this is what people saying. I'm not saying I subscribe to it.
Tom Brady playing cold weather? Yes or no? No.
Yeah, he do.
Joe Burrow in the same state, right? He play outside?
He does.
They'll just make up anything. I feel like they write the title to the story and then come up with the facts later.
Yeah, agreed. There's also a report that unrelated but similar context that I saw an article about them saying Deion Sanders basically he tried to improve the franchise, but they won't be able to compete against the top schools like Alabama and the Big Ten.
This is what white people do when they try to minimize any accomplishment somebody black has. What Deion's done at Jackson State has been otherworldly. Like nobody thought he'd be able to do the stuff that he's already done.
And he's still doing it. Yeah. And I'll say this too. Early on, Deion would have told you himself, and he did say that the only difference between him and the big conferences is that they had a big boys in the trenches, and that it was going to take a little while for him to be able to recruit to that level to be able to compete with the big boys in the trenches. That the skill player guys they was able to get, that they have those, but those big boys in the trenches on the D line and the O line, he admittedly said we just not there yet. But this was like 3 years ago, dog. And so I don't even know this to be true. Like, I think the Bama really has a squad that could compete at that high level against those teams. Now, I mean, it'll be something that intriguing definitely to see, but the way he's been able to recruit, the way he's been able to get 5-star talent, where, you know, these HBCUs were pretty much overlooked, is remarkable, dog. It's remarkable.
I think they tried to create a context that's really irrelevant. It doesn't matter if he can go against Alabama or Texas or any of these SEC schools in year 3 of building a HBCU. These teams have had the infrastructure they've had and the resources for 100 years.
100
so
plus.
they try to create a context where you can't really argue the point instead of the totality of the situation, which is this Bama took these Bamas from where they were to where they are now. And for them to not have to celebrate that, they just want to put it in context. That's like somebody creating a clothing brand, you know what I mean, 4 or 5 years ago, and then Bama's want to put it up against Gucci and Dior and all these other brands. It's just what they do when they want to try to minimize your accomplishment. Yeah, so no. Bama's ain't taking the cheese on that.
Nah, I ain't taking the cheese. Dog, the Commanders, what's happening, dog? These Bamas look like some cold trash.
And Ron looking sick too.
Dog, this Bama, Pat Mahomes carved up our whole dog.
Were you surprised?
I'm not surprised, Aaron, but what I'm saying is they told us that the defense was going to be better.
Why?
It looked worse.
Why would it be better?
All these Bamas on our team, dog, Fuller look like some trash. Dog, you let backup tight ends maul you in the end zone.
Y'all boy Cameron Curl was looking like trash too.
Trash.
He was going to work on 88 was going to work on Cameron Curl.
No, first of all, 88 had 2 touchdowns. He not Travis Kelce. This Bama regular Joe Schmo frying us. And granted, dog, I'm going to tell you this. Doc Walker, my man, I mess with him heavy. But, dog, he was annoying the hell out of me, dog. I could not. Dog, all that cooning. Oh, it's Pat Mahomes. Like, you can't expect nothing. You know, they carve up everybody. They did. Dog, all these excuses, I'm tired of it. All of these concessions they making just because they're playing it. Oh, this is a good test for these guys. Apparently not. These Bamas carved us up in the first 9 minutes of the game. Our offense looked putrid. couldn't move the ball.
What changed
It was
in the offseason
until
that would have you
Heineke.
thinking?
When Heineke came in, that Bama was moving the football. Dog, I'm like, it's no way you, Carson Wentz, can let Heineke come out there and look better than you. Under no, so I don't care if you know the offense. I
But
don't
he
care.
should look better on the offense. That matters. He should look better than Carson at this point. Carson been here how long?
Dog, he should, but it's still disappointing to me, dog.
You were a starter in the league. You playing against twos, and you've been in the offense since before he got to Washington because he was in the same offense with Scott Turner in Carolina. So I mean, just from a football X's and O's standpoint, Taylor Heineke should be ahead of Carson as far as understanding the offense. But that shouldn't be. The team doesn't look better anywhere. It's not just the quarterback play.
But I'm not just saying the quarterback play. I'm talking about these Bama's couldn't move the ball. It was the 3 and out. Like they couldn't move the football at all. I don't know if it's Scott Turner offense. I don't know. Dog, it's preseason. It's vanilla defenses. Bama's playing cover 2 and cover 1, maybe. They trying to evaluate guys, so it's not real intricate. Like, I don't know how you can't move the football down the field. You can't get field goals. You can't. With the starting offense, I don't want to hear nothing about the line. Oh, yeah, y'all, the offensive line, we got guys in the. Dog, every team in the NFL has injuries to their offensive line. Everyone. That's not an excuse.
So you having reservations about week 1? How you feeling?
Dog, Aaron.
Did you see that pass Trevor Lawrence made over the linebacker, over the corner and under the safety?
Mean.
On the sideline?
Mean.
Dog. I don't know if it's still a quarterback in the league that can make that throw.
Let me tell you this. If he come out week 1 slanging it like that, we all the way finished, dog. We are first.
You got Detroit the next week. It's not.
No, it's 2 L's back to back, Aaron.
No,
I'm done. I'm off the train. 2 L's back to back. I'm putting bread on it. I'm going down in the city. I'm putting bread up. It ain't, dog. These Bama's are not.
3.5.
I'm taking the 3.5. I'm taking the next week.
Taking the money line.
Straight up.
Jags on the money line.
Dog, I'm taking the Jags. They gonna win week 1, dog. I'm off the train. What I saw out of that preseason, Joe, it's dog. I'm looking at dog. The defense was on 450 bake oven, dog.
Who's the D coordinator? The D line coach gone. They fired Mills, right? So the defense should be better. How the D line look?
Trash. They barely was getting pressure. The secondary looked like doo-doo. That jump was pamper sauce, dog. It was terrible. And all these guys that they talking about, yeah, dog, we got a secondary. They was getting cooked by 2s and 3s. I don't want to hear it. Jaguars gonna get the W week 1. The Lions gonna get the W week 2.
No. Stop.
All right, what you gonna do when they go 0-3?
I'm a cash app you $500.
Dog,
It's not possible.
bro, they lose in weeks 1 and week 2. That
Week
offense
1,
I saw.
I can see, but there is no way they start 0-2. It's not possible.
All right.
Maybe I need to go watch Hard Knocks, but it's not possible.
All right, you still ain't watched Hard Knocks yet?
No.
Go watch Hard Knocks. Go watch it. Go watch it. First of all, our O-line look real suspect, and I'm telling you, we got Aiden Hutchinson. He gonna get us. He on the TJ Watt. He on the JJ Watt. Bro, it's over. Log
So
it
what
in.
you gonna do when they blow the Jags out week 1? Score 35.
Listen, if they blow the
apologize?
Jags, hold on, I'll apologize, dog. I will jump right back on the Super Bowl bandwagon as quickly as I got off.
So it's
Like,
no middle ground.
You know,
It's
you
either
know, like
Super
when
Bowl or
you
bust.
know, like when you ride the metro and then you think you reach your stop and you get off your stop and then the jump, you're like, oh, this is a raw stop. And they're like, doors closing, and you just jump back on. That's how quick I'm gonna get back on that jump if these Bama's mud hold the Jags. But if the Jags beat them, oh, the Lions
is a close game.
Shooing.
Like on a field goal, they lose.
No.
Last drive.
If they win, let me tell you something. This is how it works in the city. For all y'all don't know, this is how it works in the city. If they beat the Jags, even by a field goal, right, it automatically gives them the front runner confidence to beat the Lions that they're going to need the next week. If they lose to the Jaguars, they're going to be rethinking everything. They're going to be second guessing everything. And it's not going to be good, bro. It's not going to be good. It's just the bottom line. Aaron, go watch the Hard Knocks tonight. What you think about that new Madden?
That joint trash. It's improved, but it's trash.
Still trash?
Yeah.
Dog, I can't do video games, dog. I lose my whole family. I get video games. Bama be up to 4 a.m. every day playing the game, franchise mode, trying to live out my dreams.
You took off like a week. It was playing the 2K all day. It was crazy.
Yo,
he got addicted personality.
I do. No, I do. That's what I'm saying. That mixed with like your competitive drive, it's a fail, dog. It's a fail every time because that's how I got into golfing heavy. That's what I'm saying. I don't own no video games, dog. If I ever did drugs, dog, I'd be a crackhead junkie. Bam on the side, like scrap. Hey, can I borrow $1? Like it. That's why I never stayed away from drugs. I ain't smoke weed, none of that, dog. Because once you go down the vortex, I know for me, it's hard to get out, dog. It's over. It's over, dog. So, it is what it is, man. Follow us at OSS980 at Other Side of Sports. Shout out to Where's Buffy. Shout out to Sports Talk Tasha. Shout out to Lance J Radio. Shout out to Jenna Garcia. Shout out my man G-Man. Shout out Holly Cotton. Everybody who rock with us here. Omar. My man Kev, Jeremy, John, Sports Reality. Next week, I'm trying to get D back on next week so that we can get these picks in, dog. It's that time again. It's that time. You want to join the Pick'em League? Go ahead. Hit up the OSS 980 on Instagram inbox. Let me know you want to be a part of it. We will add you to the pool. You will have to, after we put the picks out on Tuesday, you have to send your picks by Wednesday, not Thursday. If you send your picks Thursday, you will not be included in the runnings. It's every week until the end of the season. Gonna put the picks out on Tuesday. You send the picks in on Wednesday based upon the spreads we give on Tuesday. You enter it in, stamp it. This year, I think the prize is gonna be like $150 gift card or something. And like a dinner or something. We're gonna do it semi.
We need an intern, though.
We do need an intern. If y'all want an intern for OSS 980, please holler at me. We get your paperwork straight. We need you to, run the social media page, all that good stuff. We can find work for you. Just bottom line. But anything else, Aaron?
No, nothing I can think of.
Yeah, man. I think that's it, man. We out.